Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Well, now's about the time that you're receiving those credit card bills for those holiday purchases. But before you panic, take a deep breath, exhale, pop a Xanax, and then we'll give you 5 things that you can do right now to reduce your debt.
Well, the start of the year is notoriously when most people file for bankruptcy. Post-Christmas, reality hits hard when many can't afford to pay all of those bills. Candace is here now with an expert to help us out.
Yep, he's Brad Stroh, Kathleen, the CEO of Bills.com. And Brad, really around this time, we're getting a lot of hearing about a lot of people who are in financial strife.
There's no question. It's the worst that we've seen in our lifetime, with unemployment above 10%, with the incredible loss of wealth in the housing and stock market. It's worse than ever for people.
So that said, like right now, if we had like 5 simple tips, and take pen and paper, there are 5 simple tips that people can do right now, today, that would make a difference. And to list them off really quickly, if you pop them up there: build a budget, get support, refinance, haggle, use cash. Let's go over those. Build a budget. I build a budget, but I go over it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the least fun part of a solid financial game plan, but you got to do it. Even if you just do it for 1 month, it's the best way to learn how to get on solid footing. But build a budget and stick to it.
Okay.
The second one, the support game plan, kind of fits in with the budget, but money can be stressful. It's the #1 cause of divorce, #1 cause of suicide in America. Get a support group, whether it's a financial counselor or a friend or family member, to help you stick to and hold you accountable to your plan and really help you through those tough times.
So if you have your friends, whatever you might call them, your group, and you're hanging out, and those friends will tell you, no, you know what, you don't want to spend on that $300 meal at Mr. A's tonight.
I think that's one thing they do. The other is you don't want to let them down. You guys have collectively set your goals to here's what we're going to do over the next year. Together, you guys can reach your goals, and it really makes you feel like you're not alone in a difficult financial situation.
Refinance?
So refinancing it's a simple one, but rates are the lowest they've been in our lifetime. You're crazy if you're fortunate enough to be a homeowner with equity not to refinance today, as low as 5%. So it's something you ought to do tomorrow, frankly.
Haggle.
Yeah, so haggle's kind of the fun one that's sort of non-traditional, but in this economic environment, you can haggle on everything like never before. Tomorrow, you should wake up and call your credit card companies and ask them to lower your interest rates. Call your cell phone provider and say, you're thinking about switching and you want a better plan. You can even haggle at retail right now. Pair of jeans, CDs, certainly when you're buying a car, haggle on everything.
And what difference does it make if you use cash or a credit card?
So cash is a fun one that we say, one, if you carry cash, when you run out, your spending definitely stops. The second is, when you're laying down those dollar bills, you really feel it. You feel the tangible element of what you're spending, as opposed to the intangible element of swiping it on a credit card and then dealing with the problem later.
So it's more psychological.
A little psychological and practical. When you run out, you're done.
All right, Brad Stroh, President, CEO of Bills.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good tips. Kathleen?
Does Brad have any tips on staying away from Target? Because that's where I do all my impulse spending.
My problem is Neiman Marcus, not Target.
You had to trump me, right? Thanks a lot. Which one of us is a mother, right? I'm at Target, he's at Neiman Marcus.